Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
Yeah. Listen, success is whatever you make it. If you want to be happy, you want to provide for your family.
Live.
You gotta put that work in, man. You gotta go get
Learn.
it. See, listen, this is what I tell them.
Serve.
I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals.
Inspire.
I go out and I go get it.
You're in the right place. You're checking out Chip Baker, The Success Chronicles.
Conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. And today we are with Dr. LaTarsha Holden. She's coming to us from Atlanta. Such a great story. I'm so excited to share this story with you guys. And so first I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles.
Thank you for having me, Chip. I'm so excited to be on here. I'm looking forward to share.
All right. Well, talk to us about your life story. I know off air we talked about, from to, we talked about some of those things and kind of some of the things you're doing now. But if you don't mind, talk about your story and track it till now.
Well, to be honest with you, is I have just a new perspective from more of a professional look. It's not as easy to change one's mindset as people might think it is. When you see someone homeless or down and out, I dropped out in the 10th grade. I had 4 children by the age of 22. And by the time I was 35 years old, I was a mother of 6. And I found myself homeless after leaving an abusive relationship. So here I am, 35, uneducated, 6 children, underemployed, and I was lost, and for the first time in my life, I'm a peacemaker by nature. So anything dealing with the word fight in it, it was not me. Yeah. But I came to a crossroads. When we was living as squatters in a boarded up house that I had to do something to fight for my family. So I made a vow that the streets was not going to raise my 6 children, nor the jails will house them. And in 2007, I tell you, at 35 years old, I haven't been in any one school since I was 15 years old. And I decided to enroll in college. I didn't know what I was doing, what that was going to look like, but I just wanted to fight for my family. So in the last 12 years, only by the grace of God, there was no way I could have done this. And really it was in 10 years. It's been 12 years since the journey. So in 10 years, God has taken me from being a homeless woman in the streets of Atlanta with 6 children to a political candidate in the 2017 election here in Atlanta, from a GED to a doctorate degree and author 12 books. So only God could have done that. I didn't have it. I wasn't a smart person in school. I'll probably B+ at the most, B-. But I think it was just perseverance and dedication, determination that God, every time I took a step, he took a step too.
I love that. He'll walk with me and he talk with me, huh?
Yes, sir.
What you know about that? Well, let's talk about your career. What are you involved in as far as your career?
Now I'm a new owner of 3 Elements Inc. I started a business back in September of last year because I made 2 vows, Chip. I made 2 vows. The first vow I made to my family that I wasn't going to allow the streets to raise my children or the jails to house them. So the second vow I made to God was, if you get me out of homelessness and hopelessness, I'll go back and fight for others. So that's why I ran for election for city council. And that's why I started my business, 3 Elements Inc. So now I can continue to go back and fight for others through workshops, through motivational speaking, through personal development coaching, so I can continue to go fight for my brothers and sisters who are still lost.
Love it, love it. What are 3 things you accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
I think raising first and foremost, raising six beautiful leaders. When we was at our homeless stage, I didn't have nothing to give my six children. I was embarrassed. We was homeless about 2.5 years, and I gave them the only thing I had to give them. And at that time I was suicidal. I was thinking, look, I'm embarrassed. I just didn't have it. So I came to my six children 10 years ago, and I said, well, if I can teach you all how to serve now at your lowest, I've given you a strong foundation to build on to become great leaders. And they was like, Mom, what are you talking about? We don't have anything. I said, I know it, but my legacy to you all is service to others. And so out of me showing them how to do events in the community, how to serve others when we didn't have anything, Chip, I tell you, they turned around. My son came to me his senior year in high school. He'll be 30 in June, my oldest son. And he said, Mother, by what you showed me, we didn't have anything about serving. My way of serving is by joining the United States Marine Corps. And he just retired about 11 years. Now he's going on to continue serving by becoming a biology teacher. So he's in school now getting a biology degree. I have a daughter that's an EMT. She just started a business, and she's in college getting a human service degree. I have another daughter said, Mom, about what you showed me about serving. She's about to graduate this year with her degree in human services, and she just graduated from the Army basic training about 3 weeks ago. So I have a 17-year-old daughter who's a 2-time published author, youth speaker. So that's my first and foremost, that I was able to teach my children how to be leaders and serve. And so that writing my 12 books, to go from someone that dropped out in the 10th grade to be an author of 12 books, that to me is still unreal. And just going for taking the courage to run for office. I was the underdog in a race, Chip, but I said, you know what? I just knew I had to do something to go back and fight for others. And that was just me getting my foot wet in the race. And so those are my 3 things I'm very proud of.
That's awesome. It's awesome when you can run your race. And I say that, and not just the political race, but just run your race.
Run your race.
Regardless of what's thrown at you, or
That's
regardless
right.
of the things that you've gone through. You can just hold on to the man and just run your race.
Oh my goodness.
Things work out for you.
Yes.
Like they have.
Yeah.
Like they have. And I think it's so cool. And I think too, it's awesome. Speaking from a kid perspective, I had a mother with similar, like this, regardless of things thrown at us, we just gonna run our race and help others and do our thing. And so when you're a kid that grows up seeing that, it lights you on fire.
They're on fire, Chip.
And I'm a product of that.
Yeah, exactly. You get on fire.
Yeah, it lights you on fire because what it's taken for you to be where you are, and you don't take it for granted. Every day is a blessing. Every moment, opportunity you get to make a difference is a blessing, and you don't take any ounce of it for granted.
No,
the things that you've gone through. There's a quote I have on my desk. Well, there's 4 quotes I have on my desk that I see every day, right alongside of the house that I was raised in, to remind me every day, of that. But I give because I know what it feels like to have nothing.
Yes, sir. Oh my goodness.
That's... and I mean, and that's like, as you were talking about that, I was like, man, like I understand. Like I know your pain.
Yes.
So it's good when you have people that can help people coming from that and use your pain to benefit others.
Yeah.
Let's talk success.
Okay.
What is your definition of success?
For me, I believe definition of success when you stand in your truth. And standing in your truth, it could be a painful reality, but it could be a freeing reality as well. So for me, standing in your truth, being disciplined. I remember one time my professor told the class that the world belongs to those who are disciplined. And so that's what I learned being homeless, coming from rock bottom. The greatest thing I learned was how to be disciplined, how to value time. And so for me, being disciplined, having the art of discipline in your life, and also when you stand in your truth, although the wind may blow, you will not be blown away. So standing in your truth and learning the art of discipline in one's life, to me, is the key to success.
That's awesome. What do you think it takes to achieve that type of success?
First of all, you got to know, a person will have to know their why.
Mm-hmm.
Because those moments are gonna come, like you said, Saul just coming up. Those moments are gonna come. The enemy is not gonna let you cross that finish line without some uppercuts, some low blows, some sucker punches. You're gonna get hit, but I think when you know your why, you know what, Chip, he ain't gonna let you.
Some good punches on you.
Some good what? The ones you don't even be thinking gonna come and knock.
That's awesome.
You know, so yeah. So to me, it's just standing and just continue to go on in spite of. But when you know your why is gonna get you through them how moments.
Say that again for me.
When you know your why is gonna get you through them how moments.
I love
But you know what, Chip? A lot of people want to overnight. This been 12 years. I tell people, if God was to have told me 12 years ago, you was going to be homeless for about 3 years, people going to laugh. No one is going to help. You're going to be rejected. You're going to think, but in 12 years, you'll be in magazines and on several radio broadcasts around the world. But that's why he don't show us the whole picture. You know,
yeah, so we don't
I thought
know.
he was trying to, but you know what? Crucible, although it was painful, I thought he was trying to kill me. But now I see that was necessary to where he's taking me.
I love it. Although the winds may blow, I think if you're deeply rooted, you won't get blown over.
You won't be gone. All right, we trying to. I'm an ordained pastor, Chill, so I'm trying to hold. I see you trying to. You got it in you. Take us down.
Let's go.
So I'm up here, my leg already moving.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Goodness. Well, I truly appreciate you again taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles. If you don't mind, can you share where our audience can go follow you and check you out and show you some love with the things that you're involved in?
Yes, awesome. I'm on all social media outlets: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, LaTarsha Holden. You can also visit me at my website, www.3elements, spelled out ELEMENTS Inc.com, 3elementsinc.com, and email me, LaTarshaHolden@yahoo.com.
Well, there it is. Again, thank you. And thank you guys. Yes, and thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless. All right. Go get it.